Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be drawing and painting. It's a mixed media type of deal, like always. The goal of this video is to be aesthetically pleasing. What is up, y'all? Did you miss me? As you might know, I've been feeling a little insecure about my artwork. This entire video is essentially me trying to work through that problem. Like I said before, I just want it to be pleasing to the eyes, so I figured I'd do something that I'm a little more comfortable with, and that's hands and face. So, steering clear of the body in this one. The body is off limits. Your body is not a wonderland, John Mayer. You know, John Mayer never sat right with my spirit. I can't explain it to you. I don't know why. I have no evidence against him. He just don't sit right. Anyways, back on topic. I know what you're thinking. You're kidding me, right? Like, your comfort zone is portraits and hands. You bougie bitch. What are you trying to brag about? Like, I get it. You can draw hands. Like, get over yourself, you stupid, annoying, dumb hoe bag. And to that I say, this shit had me like, this is all artwork that I did like over 2 years ago. So, you know, your girl's put in some practice and I'm still not very good. And that's the tea. That's the tea when it comes to art, you know? You think these people are so good and you're like, oh my God, they're so good. I could never be like them. But that's not the truth. The truth is they worked really hard and practiced a ton and got good at what they do and make it look easy. And you can do that too. You just gotta put the work in. Just like right now, like I have not been loving my work. Actually, I hate it. So I'm trying to put the work in so that hopefully one day I can like my art again. But I'm also simultaneously trying to make sure that I'm having fun while I do it, because losing the passion is almost worse than losing the skill. Thank you. I am working through it. So I'll say it again like I always do. I'm a broken record. I know I'm a broken record, but if you want to be able to do something, you can do it. You just have to work hard, think positively, manifest it into your life, but you have to work hard, okay? You can't just be manifesting shit and hoping it'll all work out. You have to work towards it as well. And I'm manifesting not hating what I make after I make it. So I wanted to play with my paints again, mainly my gouache palette. You know the palette. This super trendy Humi gouache palette. Super trendy, super fun. I have a whole video reviewing it if you want to check it out. But I've just been neglecting my paint overall, so I wanted to play with watercolor and gouache again, just to, like, you know, remind myself why I'm doing this. So I whip out my watercolors, you know, the ones, the Paul Rubens, and instantly regret it. I literally forgot every single watercoloring technique I've ever learned in my entire life, and I put down a bunch of color without putting water first, and then it wouldn't blend. So yeah, I tried to even it out as best as I could, and then I eventually go over it with gouache, and you know what? Happy accidents.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
So anyways, how have y'all been? You know, any new hobbies? Anything interesting happening in your life? Please let me know. Would love to live through you vicariously. Personally, I am just, you know, probably going through it. I'm just constantly going through a cycle of wanting to try new things and wanting to spend money on those things. I almost impulsively bought a bunch of stuff to make a carpet, you know, like a DIY rug situation, so I can make myself some cool rugs. I was like justifying it. I was like, you know what? The world needs cooler rugs. You know, these rugs are so fucking lame. I need to bring that to the world. To be fair, it's this man's fault. He's a sick artist and he makes sick rugs, and he makes me believe that I could do that too. Which I can, and I could, and I would. But should I? No! I need to stop spending money. Moment of silence for these peels. Anyways, I need to stop spending money. Although I loved making jewelry and that was a fun moment, I haven't touched any of that stuff since. And yeah, I'll probably do it again in the future, but what if I don't? What was I thinking? And I got the acrylic stuff to do my acrylic nails, so in my head I'm like, I'm saving money, which technically I have. If I had paid to get my nails done the amount of times I've done my nails myself, I technically have already saved money. But I have not been doing it nearly as much as I thought I would. And to be honest, the dread that I feel, even if I buy something and it brings me joy and it's fun, the dread I feel from spending money, indescribable. And I just don't know when I'm ever gonna get over that, to be honest. I really hope that that will go away someday. It's just everything. Even if it's something I use all the time, I have that feeling. The only time I'm able to escape that feeling is when the thing I bought was extremely cheap. Like my Crayola Super Tips or the Himi Gouache palette. If it's super cheap, I never feel that guilt, ever. But if it's something that's a little more pricey, my guilt is insane. It's insane. And I think it's a little worse now because I was working through it before, if you remember. And I kind of made a little bit of progress then, but I think now it's worse again because I am saving up to move. And I have this doom feeling, this dread feeling that I'm going to move and live in poverty again. And that's bad. Because I don't want to create that. I don't want to make that my reality. I want to think positively about the change and, you know, like I always say, work hard towards it. Obviously, I'm saving up, I'm working hard towards it, but my mindset isn't there. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, some of these investments would technically be good for me. That's what I'm saying to justify it. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just justifying it here real quick. It would technically be good for me because I'll be exercising my creative muscles in different ways, experimenting. I don't know. I just feel like when you exercise your muscles outside of what you normally do, it'll inevitably help the thing that you normally do. Does that make any sense? Okay, I feel like that didn't make any sense. I feel like I'm so bad at describing things. Okay, so for example, I was originally an editor. I knew how to edit, but it's when I learned how to do lighting and sound and everything else where I appreciated it and was able to take what I learned and enhance my editing. Okay, I'm pretty sure that still didn't make sense, but you know what? I give up. You know what they say, when the going gets tough, give up. Also, shout out to this kind man who gave me great he gave me great skin. Shout out to this person who gave me great skin tone tips. I tried to do it. It didn't turn out that great, but I promise I will keep practicing. I love it when you give me advice, guys. It makes me so happy. It's like Yahoo Answers, but I don't have to try, you know? You know what I'm saying? Is that weird? Okay. I think my biggest mistake with this is that I'm not committing hard enough, because you'll see that I'll add some color and then I'll freak out and I get rid of it essentially. Like, there's supposed to be blue tones in his chin, but when I get to it, I mix the blue out almost completely and you can't even tell I did anything. What we don't talk about is how scary making art is. Like, you draw up the sketch, you really like what you're doing, you do the outline, everything's on track, you're like, yes, I'm loving everything so far. And then you have to lay down the color and you're like, I don't want to mess up. What if I ruin it? And you're questioning every move you make. Every move you make, it's all horrifying. Oh, you want to experiment and try something new? You thought, no, what you're actually gonna do is potentially ruin this thing that you once enjoyed. And good luck, Charlie. Okay, I don't know what energy I'm giving off. 10 minutes of a voiceover and I am giving off a weird energy. Let me reel it back. Let me reel it back real quick. So something that I have not been enjoying about my artwork is how much white space there is. Why am I so unable to give a background? You know, to give a little more than I am. Is it laziness? Is it lack of wanting to do more? Is it complacency? The answer is yes. My problem is I think I need to do the background first. Because when I finish everything else, I'm like, okay, but what if I go around it with the background color and I ruin it? And that's my first mistake. My first mistake is having thoughts. No thinking. Stop thinking. Just do. But in my head, there's like an order to things, you know? And for some reason, the effort it takes to like go around what you've already drawn and make a background, I don't know. Why is it so daunting? I'm just a lazy piece of shit, to be honest. But now that I've talked it out and I've thought about it, I think it's okay. It's okay to be lazy with your art. You know? If you're making art and you're wanting to do it to have fun and relax, it's okay to be lazy. Now, not saying you shouldn't step out of your comfort zone. If you want to improve, that's important. But you know what? Be lazy sometimes. Fuck it. Sometimes the overwhelming idea of putting effort into drawing will stop me from drawing, period. So I guess be lazy. If it means you're gonna draw, then be lazy. I'm very dissatisfied with how this turned out. I hate it. Weird thing is I like this corner. So I don't want to cover it up. Is that so dumb? Look at that tiny little cross section of stupid colors that I put on a page that I like together so I can't get rid of. I feel like it needs something under it. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you stuck around for this long, then congratulations. You get to see a clip of my cat. For some context, there was a trend going around saying that a wet toothbrush feels like a cat's mother's tongue, so we wanted to try it out. Does it feel like your mother?
Get this thing away from me.
Arnie, he's like... Oh.
Is it wet?
A little. Oh! Is it supposed to be wet? I thought it was supposed to be.
It was supposed to be wet. I killed mother.
Brush my teeth, please. I've been needing some dental work. Oh, it's so cute. Smells like mother. Tastes like mother. He does not like it. Oh. I think he likes it, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Get close up for this.
No, I see this bowl.